Hello, 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 good people. You looking pretty chocolate. I can't even see. What? I like chocolate, but I can't smile or something so I can see your teeth.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on. Okay.
Wait,
I'm just saying.
He's expecting me on TV.
That's not an expectation. I looked and I was expecting to see my man, but okay. Anyway, hello, 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 good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective with Ira this Saturday. Hey, Stephanie. Okay, thank you for all who are joining us, and we apologize for the delay. I can't really see you. I sure hope that's Ira up there. I know you just look really chocolate. Okay, but okay, now okay, that's when I saw you. Okay, so Stephanie said, okay, Ira. Okay, so I labeled this, I titled this perspective focus, and the reason I'm saying that is because, just in case Ira, you don't know, one of the reasons I started and doing perspectives is not that I think I have all the answers. I really don't. As a matter of fact, I know I don't. But I recognize that I bring a different perspective to the platform. That's all it is. It's not the only way. It's not the best way. It's a different perspective about a small lane of passion areas that I talk about. And obviously, Ira has tremendous success in a very specific lane that we will talk about. So anyway, I wanted to ask you about focus today. And focus as far as how is it related to success?
Wow.
Okay. What you got?
Focus.
Yes.
The only way I can really talk about focus is me or someone that I work with or some.
Bring it on, brother.
My focus. I have to have a starting point and a finishing point in order to focus on something. In other words, like my injury.
Okay.
I knew I was going to have surgery. So in order for me to have a successful healing process, I had to set all the wheels in motion. I had to have a starting point and a finishing point, which allowed me a timeline to focus, because sometimes people have limited focus. They can focus for a minute, they can focus for an hour, but some people just are born with a lifetime focus.
Okay, so that's where I want to go, because you know how this brother always try to put me on Front Street talking about bring an example. Okay, so I need I need an example, because what you said was key. I happen to think he's probably the most disciplined person I know. And
you have no friends, huh?
I'm gonna merge focus and discipline. But when you say a starting point and finish, bring that to a very real place. Like people who they want to succeed. I mean, they know that there's more. They want to do more. They know that there's better, and they want to do better. But they don't. They just don't have the discipline it takes. They don't have the focus to settle down. What about those people? Are they just destined not to make it in life?
No, I think it's a combination of a couple of things that people like that don't do.
What do they don't do?
One, they're afraid to invest in themselves.
Ooh, give it up, brother.
Come on, man.
I mean, that was good, because I believe that. I believe
that they're afraid to invest in themselves.
Hey, Donnie.
They're afraid to invest in themselves. Like me, I love golf. I've been playing golf for 20 years, and I want to play it very well. Mm-hmm. And I know that I can only read so much. I can only watch so much TV, and sometimes you have to hire an expert to help you. And that's a lot of us think we're too good for that. Most of the time, it's a man. It's mostly men. I've trained, yes, in my profession, I've trained over 25,000 sessions, and out of those 25,000 sessions, I've trained 23 were for females, and they don't mind spending money on doing better. The husbands say, I can go to the gym by myself, or I can read a book on nutrition, but you can't read what I can give you. You understand what I'm saying? There's something that I can give you that you can't read. I can give you that constant commitment.
Okay, that's good. Now see, that I understand, because personally, I literally just came out of my pocket with a piece of chunk of change, because I recognize that
Just kidding.
Okay, I recognize that I don't know everything, and I didn't know what I did. Well, I take that back. You know how people say, well, you don't know what you don't know. I know what I don't know. Some stuff I know I do not know what I'm doing. And I could play it on the cheap side and try to read a whole lot of books and try to go to YouTube and try to go and ask Mr. Dr. Google for all this stuff. But at some point, you have to recognize, hey, LaChapelle, D, at some point, you got to realize, okay, I don't know what I am doing, and I went and I paid someone to help me through and open up my awareness. But I'm not sure how that relates to focus and succeeding.
It all ties in together. I mean, you can't succeed without a focus. You can't focus without a purpose, and you can't, and you're not going to get to a purpose without some type of a guidance outside yourself, because you're going to end up spending more playing around, thinking that you're focused. I'm focusing because I'm looking up all these different agencies to get to my goal. Where if you were to spend just a little bit of money, you'd be surprised how much more organized you'll be, and allow you the time to be able to focus on doing the job. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I agree with that.
You talked about focus and you talk about discipline, but it's a lot that goes into it. You can't just say discipline because it's so widespread. That's all.
Okay, I happen to agree with that, and I think I happen to think how you do anything is how you do everything. So this is for work. Is for, I think it can be used for raising your children. I think it can be used for keeping a marriage together, and not just like, oh yeah, we've been together for the last 30 years. I'm talking about really thriving in a marriage and being happy, not living in Disneyland, but just.
There's a lot of Disneyland out there. I'm not a marriage counselor, and I don't want to be one. I'll talk about business, I'll talk about children, I'll talk about success, but that's out of my lane, okay?
Okay, now,
it's her lane.
Here's a friendly
I told
banter.
her that.
Here's a friendly banter back and forth. Because I happen to think anybody who's been married 30 years, 30 plus.
And I just told you, bro.
Okay, I'm just saying.
It shows you she doesn't listen. I'll deal with you off this camera.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to beat you.
I'm just saying, every once in a while, I will throw up. I'll throw in the mix getting your perspective on how you bring focus in for a successful marriage.
You told me about, we were going to talk about business, focus,
okay, but
direction.
I just happened to slip in there.
Yeah, you just slipped, you slid in there.
Because, I mean, it's just anything that you've been doing for a while. Hey, Lillian, anything that you've been doing for a while. Consistency, talking about focus. What you repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat with your arms.
Be careful, you're doing it again.
Okay, let me come on this side.
I just had surgery. She keeps hitting me on the shoulder.
That's the good arm. But anything that we do over and over and over again, I think you get good at.
Or doing it real bad too.
Oh, you can do it real bad.
You don't have to do, because you do something over and over again doesn't mean you're doing it right.
That's a very good point, but I'm talking about when you're doing it well and you continue it. When you repeat things, why are you looking at me crazy like that?
No, that's not crazy. That's more of a concerned look. Anyway. I mean, you can keep hitting. I almost think I could use a golf shot. I can keep swinging, hitting the same ball the same way every time. If I don't get some type of guidance, I'm not going to ever hit that ball right. I'm just continually making the same mistake. I mean, same thing. You can't say because you do something over and over again, you get better at it. No, you get better at doing it bad, or you get help to do it better.
Yes, which is where focus comes in.
Right. Well, that it opens up another question. That's not about focus. Not being afraid to get help to focus on going down the right path. That's all.
Okay, I'll take that. Not being afraid to get the help. Okay, Shima says she's rough, Mr. Ira. I'm not rough, Shima.
No, she's rough. She's injured me 4 times since I've had this surgery. 4 times.
Okay, I'm on the right side. I'm on the correct side. I just think I like going to someone who has been very successful to see how they do it, to see how focus has helped him succeed as much and as for the length of time that you've been successful. You have been an entrepreneur and in business for yourself easily 25 years.
But it's not just the focus. Focus is one aspect of it. I have discipline.
Yep.
I have commitment. I have product knowledge, and I am not afraid to seek out guidance to keep me on the path of doing what's right for the people that pay me money. I have no problem with that. Okay. And that's the problem. A lot of people, they think you can't wing everything. You have to plan, and that's a part of focus. You have to have a realistic plan to accomplish a realistic goal with a focus and the drive to get to that point.
Okay, I do know a lot of people who wing stuff.
Can wing it. Can't wing it.
I do know a lot of people who wing it. They take their natural giftings and they don't build on their natural giftings. They don't strengthen them. They don't improve them. They just wing off their natural talents.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we cut ourselves short. Oh, bless you. Well, I think we cut ourselves short when we don't take the natural focus that we have and build on it and strengthen it and increase it and direct it like a laser focus to whatever it is we're working on for the success. The winging deal.
Can I just give an example? Probably about a year and a half ago, a gentleman called me on the phone and said, "Hey, Ira, I heard you're in the fitness. I want to stop by and talk to you about some vitamins I'm selling." And I said, "Do I know you?" He said, "No, you don't." I said, "Have I ever seen you before?" He said, "No, you haven't." I said, "If you are out of shape, do not waste your time."
I think he said if you fat. I'm just saying.
If you're out of shape, don't waste your time coming by to see me, because I will not give you the time of day, because you're not showing me any respect as a professional. He said, "Well, I'm overweight." The gentleman, he took it as constructive criticism. Called me a year later. He said, "Now I'm in good shape, Ira, and thank you very much." And I said, "Good luck. I still don't need any vitamins." No, anyway, he decided to better his business by bettering himself, by getting the help he needed to create a better focus to be successful.
Hey, Eric, that's your Bradford.
That's my brother. I love that. We had a little heated discussion on the text message today about him sending me my pictures like he's supposed to.
So I think that's important. Talking about winging it, you can't. If you're going to be successful and be all that you could be and all that you should be and be a blessing to others because you bring an A game with it, you can't wing it. You can't wing it. You can't sell something that you're not a part of. You're selling vitamins, you're selling health, but you're not healthy. It doesn't work like that. So.
And I have a pet peeve about growing in business and life. When someone's teaching you something, and even if you know 90% of what they're saying, don't say, I know. Listen to the entire story, because when you say I know, you cut the story short, and you're also cutting yourself short.
Okay, Ira.
Am I done?
What you rushing off for? You trying to get out of here?
Got weeds to pull.
Okay, Ira, would you like to close us out? Eric said you're looking good, brother.
Thank you, bro. Got no hair, man. Hey. Do you want to be successful? Hang around successful people. Hang around positive people. Think positive. Live positive. Be positive. That's all. That's it. I believe that. I'm not just saying that.
Yeah.
You have to be positive.
Positive and focused. I'm just asking.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not the doctor here. I'm just.
Okay, Kelly.
I'm just a little peon here.
Okay, don't even try it. Listen. Oh, Harold just popped on.
Let's pray. That's my other brother.
Hey, Pastor Harold. Okay, Ira, I'll see you next Saturday. Please come back. Okay.
Thank you.
Until next time, take real good care of yourselves.